Hey guys, as promised, it's time to reveal the new fall products that are coming out September 1st, which is actually Labor Day this year. Labor Day is a little extra early. I know I showed you some of our new products that come out this month for hosts. Let me go ahead and grab those first. I've used the one a few times, but these are our new stainless pans. This is a 3-quart saucepan, and as you can see, there are no rivets on the inside. They've got they're nice and heavy, but I've been really enjoying using these pans. 3-quart saucepan is a nice size. I never had a 3-quart before, and I'm really enjoying that. They each have a lid. There are 3 of them, and as you can see, I've used the 10-inch the most for myself. And I do like that a lot. As you see too, what I'm showing you here too, we've got a new set of cookware protectors. And what's nice about these, they will work with both round things as well as your square and your rectangle. So they're great sizes. You've got a set of 3. 1, 2, and I know, where's the third one? I must have dropped it. Anyway, there's it comes in a set of 3. This is the new 12-inch, I call it a skillet, they call it a saute pan now, but I love the double handles, so that's one nice thing about that. These are great on any induction stoves. They'll work on gas. The cookware can go even on a grill up to 600 degrees. It can go on in the oven. The lids are heat safe only to 400 degrees. They're not going to go into grill. Okay, 600 degrees for the pans. The pans can go under a broiler. They can go in the oven, convection oven, and also stovetop, induction, gas, or electric. So that's those, along with the cookware protectors, are brand new, which I really, really like. The cookware protectors, they're nice and heavy. Super thick and super heavy. They say PC on the back, but like I said, they're great in your stoneware as well as dishes, as well as cookware, to keep everything from scratching each other up. So we've got those. Now, something that will go along with cookware or anything else in your kitchen. These are flexible multi-purpose silicone mats. They can be used, and if you notice, they've got a little bit of a lip. So these can be used as hot plates, like for your cookware or hot stones or anything like that. They can be used for spoon rests. They can be used to open up jars even. They're nice and flexible that way. So you've got those. They come in a set of 2. I said spoon rest, whatever. They're going to protect your countertop. They're going to protect your tabletop. And if anything does spill over, you've got that little bit of a lip on both of those. So silicone mats, also brand new. And one thing I got at conference I wanted to show you, this is a new 45 anniversary silicone scraper, kind of gold color, so it'll go right along with our other scrapers. And see the nice curve on that? That'll get into all the curves of the bowls, and you also got that straight edge that will go into, you can scrape out the sides of a pan. So it has both on there for you. Pampered Chef, they think of everything. Let's go to a little bit of food items. And I think for fall, we're coming out with a cinnamon crumb cake mix. That will go great. Anything fall, anything cinnamony. We also have the cinnamon plus, and the vanilla will be coming out, I believe, right away in September. We're not waiting till the holiday season for those to come out. They will be coming out right away in September. We've also included some mixes, some sets we're going to have. One is, we've got a meatloaf mix. This is great for making meatballs, meatloaf, stuffed peppers, all kinds of things. We've got some recipes along with this meatloaf mix, and so you don't have to do much thinking. And Pampered Chef is all about clean eating, so all of our mixes are as clean as they can possibly do, and they're lowered the sodium content on a lot of our products and mixes as well. And salted vanilla. I haven't tried this yet, but we've had the creamsicle, we've had the cookies and cream, we've had the lime, the key lime. Those have all been great. Salted vanilla is our one for fall, so I think this will be a big hit. You just add cream cheese and butter to this. It can be made into a pie. It can be used for a dip. Great with all kinds of things. And we've got some other ideas for that as well to show you. And one other food item. Now, these things are all coming out in September, but Pampered Chef, we're going to roll out a few other things for holiday season coming later. Some other mixes, some other gift sets that will be available. But along with our other syrups, we've got a gourmet toffee apple crisp syrup. And you can use this in beverages, coffee, tea, all kinds of things. So, and I was always concerned about the sugar content on these, but the sugar content really isn't that high on our syrups. Not that you would think when you think of syrup. So I'm pleased with these. You know, a little bit of moderation in anything isn't too bad for a person. So I think this is a great, nice fall flavor. I'm anxious to try this too. I'm getting away from the microwave cooking, but if you do some microwave cooking, Pampered Chef has come out with it is a collapsible cover. It can be used this way, or it pops up part way, but that can go on any plate in your microwave. It is vented, so you don't have to worry about stuff splattering all over the place or building up too much steam under there. But anyway, that is a microwave cover for any kind of bowl, or and I think it has 2 levels of pop out. Yeah, there we go. I didn't pop it out the whole way the first time. So it can be that tall, it can be flat, or up part way. So depending on what you're doing, that's something for your microwave. And it stores flat, which is nice, okay? One of my favorite things, I love our glass containers. I use them all the time for taking lunch to work. They're leak-proof containers. We had the 3-cup, the 5-cup, and the 8-cup, and we used to have a 1.5-cup one as well. Now, Pampered Chef, those are out of the catalog, but we've come out with a brand new set of these. And what's nice about those, see how they all stack together? The other ones didn't do that. These are still leak-proof, and they're a little bit oblong, so it makes it nice that they can all be stacked inside. I know a lot of times the other ones didn't stack on top of each other. You just have to put the lids on, but these will all, so less storage space is required. So we have, and this is a 2-cup. This is your 4-cup. And then we have 7 cups. So we've got the 7 cups, 4 cups, and 2 cups. Nice size containers, both for lunch and leftovers. And I like using glass these days, so these are perfect for that. And all the lids snap on easily, and they will not leak at all. I'll put that one in there. So they take up less storage space, definitely, but they're going to be just as great. And they would be microwave safe, oven safe to, I have to check the temperature on that. Don't know everything yet about these because they are brand new. Speaking of dishes, I think you saw that this month we came out with an anniversary collection of dinnerware, and it is a set of stone. Now this is just a mug. I have some serving dishes. I don't have the dinner set yet, but I believe I'm going to get rid of my dots, and I will be doing these. But see the inside? I don't know if you can see that. Each one's unique. They're all handmade. The outside's more of a neutral color, but the inside, it's almost like flecks of gold, but each one's different and beautiful. But I do like these a lot. I love the serving pieces, and I'm anxious to see the dinnerware in person. So both the stainless and the dinnerware collection came out this month. They are host exclusive items this month, and I believe the dinnerware is going to be a host exclusive item in September as well. You can get a set dinnerware for a set of 4 people or for 8 people at 60% off. Now, I know one thing, along with everything, we're going to have the new season's best, of course. We brought out the pie pans, the 9-inch pie pans, to match all the Tiffany blue of everything else, and they stack so nice together. I love these things. I love all of the bakeware. It's super heavy. You don't have to worry about it. It's not flimsy at all, and it cleans up beautifully. And this will make great cakes, dinner rolls. You can make a deep dish pizza in here, all kinds of things, whatever you want. But the baking pan to match your other ones. We brought back individually dishcloth, microfiber hand cloth. But if you can see, you've got a little bit of a rough side on this side, and then you've got your absorbent side on the other side. So it's a dishcloth. It's a nice size for washing your dishes, keeping things, and I don't think they're going to get as smelly as some of your other rags do. And for fall, plum color pie plate. Now this is not the deep dish, this is just a regular 9-inch pie plate, but can you see that beautiful plum color? I plan to make a peach pie this weekend. It's peach season, and peach pie is one of my favorite. I love adding blueberries to peach pie. But something else, if you're not confident as a pie baker, or even if you buy a store-bought crust, you can now make fancy crusts, because we've come out with, it is silicone. And I tried it out at conference when I was out there, and I will give this a try this weekend so you guys can see. But you take that, you roll the pie crust into like a little log, like you used to play with Play-Doh, and press it into this mold. So you can have like a beaded mold. You can have, this one is just a pretty bow type thing, and 3 of these will be enough to go around the pie plate. So you can make a fancy pie crust without knowing really how to do things fancy. And here's a picture on our latest season's best to give you an idea of what you can do. So you would do both of these, fill it all up to make a lattice. You can do the lattice pie crust. And if you notice, they did the beads on the outside, and they did the different, like a ribbon type thing on the inside. On the back, you can see how it works. What you do is you roll it, and then take like a pan scraper, scrape off the excess, turn it over, and it'll flip right out, and then just put it around your pie crust. And you see that little server there? We had that in the half pie pan. It is going to be sold individually this fall. It is a nylon, so it's safe for your non-stick pans. You don't want to scratch up the surface of your pans. And our cookware, bakeware has the sheet pans, they all have a patented silicone layer. It's just micro thin layer on those. So you don't want to scratch that up or scratch it off, because it gets rid of that non-stick capability. This nylon server, and it's serrated on both sides, it's like a pie server, works beautifully with that. Now I have made some of the recipes out of this already. One of those you've probably already seen in here. Trying to think here. We've got some roasted vegetable salad. We've got some great dip type things, pan roasted chicken I plan to make. Sausage and cabbage bacon. You can do chicken sausages if you want. A 1-pot ground beef and pasta. I did the huli chicken out of here already. That was delicious. Salisbury steak. I did the Tuscan white bean pasta out of here. That was delicious. Great meatless meal. A French onion soup. Stovetop stuffed peppers. You can use that meatloaf mix to make these, and do them right in that stainless saute pan. And of course, there's a recipe for a pear pie, and I have made pear pies before. Absolutely delicious. I believe this one has, and it calls for the Caringi cinnamon in it too, which is what I use. And you can do some add some caramel to that as well. And there is a layered pumpkin dessert that you can do as well, and that uses the salted vanilla dessert mix. And of course, we've got stuffed French toast. Who doesn't love French toast, right? So great recipes, great tips. There's a brown butter spice cake too. So that's the latest season's best. And I did show you part of this the other day. This is what I made, the strawberry cheesecake. This is our core. You can use this on bell peppers. See, it has a serrated edge there. So you can go right down into that. Get your seeds, and then you can always use this to scrape out any excess seeds out of there. And then this little side you can use. So if you like stuffed peppers, my mother would always make stuffed peppers this way, fill them with bread stuffing, and we would serve like a stewed tomatoes on top of that. Absolutely good, delicious. Porcupine meatballs on the side. So if you've ever had a bread stuffing stuffed pepper, let me know, because not everybody has. It's just something different that a lot of people don't think about. But this is the core. Now, one of my favorite things, and I will show this later, is a little mini vacuum. And this is the coolest thing, guys. The first thing I thought of, it is perfect for your air fryer. You know how you get crumbs in along the tray? That this does take care of that. Let me just show you if I can do it real quick. I've already made some. Well, I don't have any. Well, there's a little bit of, but you can use it. It's battery operated. It comes apart for cleaning. Clean out the inside. Just turn it on with a little switch. But it's sweet. Ah, it swept up the pepper seed there that was there. But it also has a little bit of coffee crumbs there. But it'll vacuum out up your, oops, I didn't put it on. It has brushes that will help scrape the stuff off the countertop. But another nice thing about this, it has two little hoses. Comes with its own little bag. So, because it just sticks in there, turn it on, and you can sweep up that way. Or, and this is great for cars. Like I said, the nooks and crannies of your stovetop. But this, I love this thing. I didn't think I'd get so excited about such a simple little thing. But it'll go into your little, sweep out any excess crumbs that might land in your air fryer, around your stovetop, in the car. I actually have, most of the cars. So this one is, like I said, it's the best little thing. So it is called, so we only put the little hose in here. But your little countertop mini vacuum is something I think everybody needs one of these. This is a great item. I love it. Absolutely love it. Now, one more thing besides that, I'm trying. You know the Kids Club cooking boxes for all your grandmas, aunts, uncles out there. We have the Kids Club cooking boxes. Now we had one that came out this summer. And just so you know, if anybody's interested, these little aprons, like if you have multiple grands, maybe even that live in the same household, you can purchase the Kids Club box. These aprons can be purchased separately, but we're coming out with them. First of all, there's one way you can get an apron with the boxes, but we're going to sell these in a series. So our first one was the Everything Pizza box, and that was from this summer. And you know they come with a pin, they come with a seasoning, they come with little recipe books and tips and guides for cooking with kids. This was a pizza pin. The pins can be the pins can also be purchased separately. I think they're like $2 or $3. So the pins are separate. In addition, you can purchase those if you want multiples. But the boxes are now going to be sold. You can purchase them in a series, or you can just purchase just one. But our first in the series coming out in September is our, let me see, we have Everything Taco Seasoning. Our pin is going to be a little puppy.
There will be lots of sun with a high of 71
Little puppy.
degrees Fahrenheit and
Now
a
that's
45
the thing that you
degrees.
can actually be used to, there's a contest going on right now that you can win a plush puppy. What's coming in this September one is going to be the taco seasoning. It's going to be the mix and chop. They can have their own mix and chop. But lots of recipes, sheet pan tacos, and all the tips on the back, how to do them. Banana bread muffins, and of course the instructions. It has the everything taco seasoning, and it comes with easy peasy guacamole as well. So there is a recipe for easy peasy guacamole, and I can tell you when my kids helped cook in the kitchen, when they helped decide what was for dinner, when they helped with the cooking, there were fewer complaints about what we were having for dinner. There are instructions for parents, grandparents, whoever's going to be doing it's going to have your recipe shopping list and all the recipe cards. And kids grow up, they learn about math, they learn about the measuring, they learn about some science with cooking as well, but they also learn how to try new things. So they will be sold in a series of a 6-month series. Every other month a box will be delivered. It'll be a new box, or did I say 6-month, or a 12-month series. So with the 6-month series, there'll be 3 boxes that are delivered. So it's a gift that keeps on giving. It's not a subscription. It's just a series. And the 12-month series will have 6 boxes. Now I do know for sure with a 12-month series, an apron is going to come in that series. And there'll be a pin in every box, but if you wanted extra aprons, extra pins, those are also possible to purchase separately. So I think that's pretty much everything I have for now. That little vacuum, I absolutely love the pie pan and the pie dough to make fancy pie crusts. It's all there for you. And of course, I think this is another nice one. Now I used this last night to hull the strawberries. If you saw last night's demo, this can be used for your smaller peppers, like your jalapeno peppers, your banana peppers, things like that. Probably even core out a pear, cucumber, whatever. This will scrape out the cucumber. It's serrated on both sides, just like our old Scoop Loop was, but smaller, okay? So if you want to get your hands on any of this stuff, let me know. Our month of September, you can get 60% off of anything out of the catalog. That's it for now. Thanks for joining me. Talk to you soon.